I didn't think for a second that you'd make it this far, but you continued to surprise me. So, are you ready to take on Brainiac?
Alright everybody, we're back with part 12 for Suicide Squad here. Part 11 was mostly dedicated to finishing up a bunch of side stuff and getting ready to confront this Brainiac. Yeah, these bug out missions do keep showing up. Okay, I had one of those near the end of part 11 that I just did off screen, but they just keep appearing. Or it's doing the same thing it did to me again, where it doesn't keep the progress. Let me look at my squad really quick. Deadshot level 7. No, that seems right. So I think it just came back. The only other thing I can check was a codex that showed up when I did it, but I don't remember what category that was in. But we cleaned up all of the stuff we had. We had all the support quests that we ended up finishing. There's still more. The second penguin one's bugged, so don't worry about that. These though have not showed up yet, so I don't know when those show up. But we do have this. We're ready to take this on, which this transports us into another world that leads to a whole thing. That's why I didn't have it in the... God damn it. That's why I didn't have it in the other part. Every time I unpause, there's always dialogue. But I think we're ready to see what lies ahead now. So, not much else to talk about, so let's just get right to it.
Terraforming operations. Nevertheless, I am...
Bringing down our first Brainiac will be a team operation. While you engage his forces, your support squad will crack his data vault's shield. You'll need I'm looking forward to... Sorry. You'll need to complete all surgical strikes before we breach the vault. Waller out. I'm looking forward to working with you on this important mission. Hero out.
Alright, so I don't know what currency we're paying with. I don't remember earning this, but I think this is going to be kind of what the end game is like as well. I'm not really sure how this works.
Sure wish Lex would fly us business class.
Alright, here we are. What do we do? Oh, we have a time limit as well. 30 minutes.
Strike mission on Brainiac's data vault.
We have to do these?
We're working on that
Statistically impossible.
First priority is to pick your route. Time's ticking and you have ancillary objectives.
Oh god,
enemies
re-heal?
Now it's on you, Task Force X.
Oh jeez, we also have a
this extra-dimensional
thing there, an incubator.
Out.
Well shit, this is probably gonna take a bit.
It's time to take on our biggest data gathering exercise yet. This won't be a walk in the park, but I know we can do it. Come on, hero. Focus. We're phasing the truck over to get a better look at Brainiac's shields. And we're gonna get a better look at his soldiers' insides. Got it!
Wait a sec. Why am I doing 0 damage? Each 1% of health lost increases their damage. Oh god, they just get stronger and they re-heal. That's not good. But I don't know why I'm not doing any damage right now.
Get moving around so I don't feel the burn!
Which will run out first, Task Force X? Your shield strength or your own? Get a wager.
Truck located. Ready for Operation Hans. Gotta say, beating the crap out of people can really brighten up a wasteland.
Okay, we're starting with some pretty wide scans, which will bring a lot of Brainiac's guys right down on top of you. Sorry.
We gotta split before that thing pops! Get your my pockets soon, huh?
Handful more butts left to kick. I mean, not a handful.
Later.
Gonna need to drop this data off. The curse of small...
You got all the data! I'm so excited I can burst! Some aliens! Get to shelter!
Alright, I don't know how it expects me to do the flare challenges against those enemy types, because it's really not possible. Especially kills with shield harvesting. That last shield harvesting hit doesn't even count. I'm using ultimate squad ability. Yeah, I don't know. It has to give me normal enemies.
Unfortunately, some waves can't pass through the shield.
My kill count is sky high. Commencing barrage. Targeting deadshot. My motion is unstoppable. Raining fire on deadshot.
Yeesh, who knew data would take up so much space? I need to make a drop.
Scooping up data should be no sweat for this team. Targeting Stark.
Healthy psychosis, healthy body.
No place to hide.
Gotta empty my pockets soon, huh?
Double this data, and we're out of here.
Shields energizing.
Focusing on Boomerang.
Can't hold on to these bad boys too much longer.
Okay, that's the data out of the way.
Solid work, Toy Man. Task Force X, let's proceed to the next phase.
Alright, we did that. The incubator one's gonna take a bit. It almost took me 10 minutes.
We crushed our enemies and uploaded their most sensitive information. Another fun day on the surface. Know this, Earthlings. Your shields will fall, and then so will you.
Bugs ahoy! Always been a dream of mine to cause a ruckus in another dimension.
New target, Harlequin.
We need more time to work on that shield. I want you diverting attention by removing this enemy presence with extreme prejudice.
Don't worry, your bloody love prejudice.
Incubator's unshielded! Take a fork in it! Anyone got a fork? good cause.
Enemies, prepare for disassembly! Dodge this, Quinn!
The healing power of crystals.
For elimination!
Brazil is dispatching you all with party tricks.
All crystals are fixing themselves up good as new. Rude.
Targeting another resistance!
Let's crank this incubator wide open and spill some juice.
A crystal returns to mark our effort. Deliver the killing blow on this incubator.
It's planned obsolescence. I'm planning to make incubators obsolete.
The output of this facility has barely fluctuated, Task Force X.
These crystals do not stay dead. Even the ground's trying to kill me? Come on! Talk about a toxic environment. Smash this incubator! What are you waiting for? Holy Quinn. Incubator removal service. Satisfaction guaranteed. This incubator's shield has vanished. Ooh, for our next trick. Open the incubator for a surprise. Ha! It's always goop, but you know.
My terminals will hold the final incubator until the end. Absolute obedience.
I got the incubator on the ropes. Give it a KO.
Everything's in motion for us to breach that vault. So listen carefully. I'm only gonna say this once. First, you get in position and we drop the shield.
Can you say it twice? I'm not so great with verbal direction.
Alright, we have
Second,
19 minutes to
you
defeat
go
him.
in and neutralize
I wonder how many
Brainiac.
objectives they can actually
Third,
throw into
you
this.
bring him back.
The second step is an endangerment of life. I like it.
Your support squad is standing by. We should be able to phase in assistance.
You mean we'll be able to, right?
Good luck, Task Force X.
Attacking the shark creature!
Deploying reinforcements.
Alright, let's see what this does.
The Suicide Squad. A fitting moniker, given how the next few minutes will proceed. A bit on the nose, possibly.
Okay, Brainiac.
Any final words, Tyrant? Make them memorable! Because this group is easily distracted.
Oh, how about this? I'm going to break your bodies, hollow out your minds, and rebuild you as my pets.
With what? Your special brain powers? Ain't gonna work this time.
No, I thought we'd try something a bit different, just for fun. I'm the fastest man alive.
A flash Brainiac?
You see,
You
my
gotta be kidding me.
terminals also enhance me. Through them, I can reshape this body for battle, command the Speed Force, eliminate you.
Fear my shadow.
Focusing on the sharp thing. Did I not mention this body is designed to regenerate? Restoring me gives their meaningless lives purpose. You're wasting your time. Surrender to me for integration.
Remember, the couplers protect you from Speed Force attacks. So if they run out, it'll be extremely bad.
Time to bring you to heel, Suicide Squad.
Didn't predict that one, did ya?
I fear I'm losing my impartiality. It's best that I take a step back. You're anomalies with a misplaced confidence in common.
Hi, Meat Sacks. I'm sending some venomous little helpers. Out. Over.
One moment, Task Force X, and this body will be restored.
Behold, my dominance.
Now that I'm back
I don't know
on
what he
form,
just did, but it just took
champions.
away my shield. And I'm not even sure I could have avoided it.
Yes, it seems I will have to oversee your subjugation directly. Let me reintroduce you to some former civilians of Metropolis. Careful now, they're quite volatile. Oh, too bad.
Ain't no way those alien freaks will see this coming. Task Force X, I'm sending you some wheels.
Rocket kill!
Don't worry, people.
Well, this has been entertaining, but I must end our little tussle. Shift.
That's the self-destruct.
Activate extermination protocol. I anticipated your actions and prepared this response.
The ride I dropped in is gassed up and ready
You
to go.
will die. All of you. Let's see how you fare against
Lovely, jerk.
He's on the alien rock. Look at him frickin' do it!
My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended.
Now, where were we?
We must escape with our quarry.
Do you plan to carry him the entire way to Earth 1?
Who says I can't?
Squad 5. Tiny Brainiac, 0.
All right. That was pretty good.
Brainiac action figure. Still in box. Slightly used. Let's sell him to Toy Man!
We cannot. I will devour him, remember? And then the pooping.
Come on, you already got to do the giant space shark thing. Let someone else have a turn.
You straight up executed the damn Batman.
And you got to say something cool before you killed Lantern. I'm thinking a plastic bag, some paw ointment, then we insert Brain Man into...
No, man.
What the hell are you four doing now?
Where is Brainiac?
Relax, Lexi. Got him right where we want him. Shit.
I swear to God.
The data spike only works on a live target. Perhaps I can modify it in time for the next alien invasion.
Or perhaps I should use it on one of them.
Harkness, what are you doing?
Well, how else are we gonna get through all the doors on the Skull ship?
Waller out.
I would like one.
One of a kind, I'm afraid. It downloads the fragmented branch of Brainiac's network through colluent neurology. With a focus on non-recurring anomalies unique. with a focus on non-recurring anomalies unique to each dimension.
So, we get to play with a bunch of cool shit from alternate universes, and then what? Retire?
Once you've defeated all 13 Brainiacs? Yes.
You mean 12?
A kill list. We can work with that.
Oh, you guys!
Alright, so we eliminated that Brainiac. Oh, there we go. That does end the story. So the rest of the support missions happen after the fact? Interesting. So there's 13 in total, well, 12 after this, but I don't think we can defeat all of them yet. I think one additional one might be available, but that does end the story. This is the finale for our playthrough. We will be doing live streams that continue off of this to further that 100% playthrough, where I clean up the rest of the stuff. I might just do some of the support stuff before the live stream, though, because they cycle the same missions no matter what. They just usually throw in more enemies, but that actually was technically the final boss, which was just the Flash boss fight again. Though that one was handled better than the Flash boss fight, I think. It had more going on in it, and the fact that there was so many different Brainiacs you could hit made it a lot more engaging than the original Flash fight. The original Flash fight didn't start really picking up until like the third phase of the boss fight, but let's continue here and see what happens. Alright, never mind, we're just in the credits. We'll see if there's a post-credit scene, but I'll just go into my outro and closing thoughts. Where to even start with this game? This game is just okay. There are story moments that are good. The way they handle the characters, like the Suicide Squad itself, is really good. I actually really like the way King Shark, Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, and Deadshot are portrayed. Amanda Waller's portrayed really well. Lex Luthor's portrayed really well. They handled all the characters really well, except for the Justice League. The Justice League is kind of thrown under the bus, and like, Flash has some character because you meet him a little bit before he gets turned, but when they are turned, they're basically just one and done. They really aren't that menacing, and you're just kind of done with them really quickly. They're more of just like a means to get to the end game than anything else, but I don't know. That's not really the way you treat the Justice League, especially Arkham Batman after the history we've had with him. But like I said, there is hints at the future that he might return in some way. I don't know how they're going to do it, but we'll have to see in the future. That might not happen until almost a year from now, though, because it's basically going to be as they're dropping planets with more and more characters. I think Joker comes out in March, so I'll probably be doing something with that as well. Overall, like I said, the game's just alright. Would I recommend it to people? Probably not. I'd probably just tell them to skip it. Will I recommend it to Arkham fans? Again, not really. There's nothing really here for Arkham fans. That you could tell they just put it in the Arkhamverse to just bank off of the people that would be Arkham fans. So it doesn't really seem to fit in the Arkhamverse. I heard that Deadshot's tapes, I haven't listened to yet, but I heard his tapes kind of go into why there was another Deadshot, but it's kind of just like a cop-out, basically. So I'll have to listen to those. Maybe on a live stream we'll listen to all of those, but yeah. If I were to rate this game out of 10, which I rarely do, I'd probably give it like a 5 or a 6. It's just alright. It's fun. When you're actually in the action, it does engage you to where you're just mindlessly shooting and doing things, and it is entertaining, but I don't know. It just falls short in a lot of ways. The story has really good moments, but also really bad moments. So yeah, like I said, not a game I'd necessarily recommend unless you're just really into DC stuff like me, or you're... for me, I am a big enough Arkhamverse fan that it did get me to get it, though as an Arkhamverse fan, I kind of wish this wasn't canon, but who knows? Maybe with more future stuff that they do with the game, it'll change my opinion in the future if they just change stuff around and do certain stuff, and who knows, anything could happen. Yeah, that's basically my base opinion on the game. It doesn't have too much to really offer. They make it sound like it's some genre defining game, but it really isn't. It feels like a live service game. It feels kind of like the Avengers game, although this I think handles things a little bit better overall than Avengers. However, the characters in Avengers feel more unique to play as. When I'm playing as other characters on this game, it doesn't feel all that different, to me at least. King Shark, like, they do feel different to an extent, but not a big enough difference to where it really matters who I'm playing as, I guess. You just pick who you want to play as, basically, and you're good to go, that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. The psyched up system's kind of weird. I like the idea of it, because it does let you play as other characters, or kind of get you to play as other characters, but I got ripped off with King Shark twice with critical hits, and the missions just took an insanely long time, and it wasn't fun. So the psyched up system's kind of flawed. The game on PC is kind of buggy. It doesn't like other software running with the game and causes massive weird audio issues and lag spikes and stuff like that. When I'm not recording or anything like that, it runs decently. There's some traversal stutter, but I heard that's pretty common. And then the Chapter 3 stuff just bugged the hell on me. There's like a bunch of stuff that didn't count from Chapter 3. So yeah, there's some issues with the game. The server, it's always online, so if they decide to go maintenance or something like that, you would not be able to play the game. So that's another downside. Overall, just a okay experience, nothing too crazy. But yeah, basically what we're going to be doing next is just live streaming some of the end game, and then the Tomb Raiders 1 through 3 remasters come out next week as of recording this, so I might be doing playthroughs for that as well. So that's kind of the future. We'll see what happens at the end of the credits here, and then that should do it. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks to anyone who has watched this or is watching this in the future. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next games.
Metropolis, this is Lois Lane. From all reports, it seems that Batman is gone. As Batman and as Bruce Wayne, everyone knew him. Everyone knew his voice. Always prepared, he left a communication with the Daily Planet in the event of... well, it reads, "When I put on the cowl, it became a symbol. But I never stopped being Bruce Wayne, citizen of Gotham. Remember that we are all handed adversity in our lives. No one's journey is easy. It's how we handle that, how we help others, that makes us unique. That's what the Batman will always stand for. Metropolis will get through this. And Batman, goodbye. You will be missed, but never forgotten."